Well, good morning. It is May 18th, and yesterday was actually a real summer day in Montana, but today it's a little bit cooler. I'm going to do just a little bit of work over here at the greenhouse. I was hoping I could plant some things outside, but they're talking about pretty cold temperatures at night, so we'll just hold off on that for a little bit. So this morning, what I thought I would do is talk a little bit about this plant here that I got from Sarah's over there at Marsh's Mountain Greenhouse, which I hope you all get to go visit and maybe get some nice plants. So anyway, she gave me this moonflower, and I did some research on it because I hadn't known about them. Come to find out, they are a member of the morning glory family, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. All right, now this one is it's not a perennial. Well, in some parts of the country it is a perennial, but in this part of the world it's actually only an annual because it will freeze out in the wintertime if it gets too cold. But in warmer climates, it's not a perennial. I mean, it's an annual. It'll keep reseeding itself, and I suppose this would too. Anyway, because it is a member of the morning glory family, I do advise a word of caution. Morning glories can spread like crazy. Not necessarily these bigger ones, but there's a variety of morning glories, and the flowers are only about this big. And I had some at my other place down the road when I was gardening, and they weren't planted by me. They were planted by the previous owners, but they actually literally took over. And I couldn't get rid of them, and I was constantly fighting them. And the way that their roots grow, they're like a rhizome, like a grass, and so they get really they'll choke out your other plants. So if you're trying to grow garden vegetables, you got to really try to keep on top of them. So I'm going to be careful. This is just one plant. It gets really bushy, and the cool thing, the reason it's called morning flower or moonflower, it's not actually a morning glory because it's a moonflower, a little bit different, but it actually blooms at night. Yeah, how weird is that? So it's a night bloomer, and then in the morning the flowers close up. So I got a special spot picked out for it, and I just wanted to talk about it. I haven't grown them before, so we'll see what happens to it. They will climb, and I'm going to put it in a corner. Well, here, let me show you where I'm going to put it. Let's go in the greenhouse. See how everything's going. Oh yeah, coming right along. We got some tomato plants, the broccoli plants are looking good, the salad's coming up. So right here in this little flower corner, I'm going to dedicate this corner. Apparently it'll get pretty big and bushy, so you might want to check in a month or so, and we'll do a follow-up and see how well it's growing. So I'm going to plant it here. I've got sweet peas around here in the corner, which will grow up really high, and I don't know, maybe this one will just bush out or share the fence. We'll just have to wait and see. So now I'm going to get busy. Hi there, happy dog. Oh yeah. Yeah, we see the birds up there. Good boy. Anyway, there's Roscoe. Lucky's at home today. Okay, just looking around here, and I think we're going to call it good. This will be a short video today. Let me just give you a little recap of what we got going. And for the timestamp, again, it is May 16th. So I was telling you about the moonflower. And that's where that is going to be. So let's see how that progresses through the summer. Planted it May 18th. And that's our little corner with flowers. I got some cosmos. I'll plant those. I did plant one of them. And I'm actually kind of excited to see that the some flower is actually coming up. Oh, forget-me-nots. There we go. Look at that. They're coming up, and well, some of these broccoli plants are actually coming up, so we just might be able to feed the county in broccoli. I'm gonna wait for the celery and nasturtiums. Oh my gosh, and I transplanted some in here in this hanging pot, and I don't think you can kill them. I transplanted some over at my house yesterday too, and they seem to be doing quite well too. So I'll just do a little walk through here. I like to have a little bit of a record. So these salad fixins are coming up pretty good. And these broccoli plants look so good. I thought I would go ahead and plant the rest of them. Now I did put the buttercup squash. These are the ones that are going to grow up this trellis. I got those over at Marsh's Mountain Greenhouse. I planted 4, little heavy, but you know, they're going to be able to go up on here. Of course, no sign of carrots. And then I planted 3 more of those butternut squash there. And then over here on this edge, because that side will be open, so it'll be a lot like being outside, I alternated red cabbage with broccoli, and then I put some onion sets in between them. So that should be a nice row of cabbage type plants. These tomatoes are doing great. They survived the transplant, even thriving, I think. The pepper's doing well. These tiny pepper plants are coming along too. And our cherry tomato, I think they got stressed a little bit. I got to get the sawdust off of there. And these 4 cabbage plants I planted about a week ago. I think they're doing nice too. So that's it. All right, there we have it. Another day of let's get growing. How's your garden coming along? Let me know in the comments if you're having any success or if this cold weather is holding things off for you. It'd be fun to hear from you, Montana gardeners and other gardeners across the country. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll keep you posted on the progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you how great this flax is coming along. There's my helper. All right, Roscoe. Look at all this flax. And yarrow. I see yarrow in there too. Yarrow's good as a blood clot and disinfectant if you get a cut or something. Oh my. Yeah. That yarrow looks good. The flax looks good. Nice dandelions. Oh, the bees should be happy. And of course, a little bit early, but let's just take a quick look and see on this day how the raspberries are coming along. Oh wow, gosh, they are doing fantastic. All that rain and a good soaking And Sue got them all trimmed out. Gosh, they're just coming right along. Well, thanks for watching again. It's another great day gardening.